In the most mysterious organization on the Xianzhou, the Ten Lords Commission, there was an ill-fated young judge. She was originally a young, carefree girl, but after she was possessed by a heliobus, she had to live with that monster from then on. However, it was a blessing in disguise for this foxy girl who was possessed at a young age, as she unexpectedly became a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Ooh, and one little blunder and you're legendary for all the wrong reasons. Now, the once timid girl in the heliobus, who was once sealed in her tail, have become perfect partners, purging evil spirits for the Ten Lords Commission. So, let's get to know this kind-hearted and introverted little girl who survived tragedy and staged a comeback in the face of adversity. Huohuo! Joining us today is someone who played a pivotal role in shaping Huohuo's journey, Mr. Tail!
What are you afraid of?
Well, there's something about sharing the stage with non-human beings.
This is not the first time. Be professional.
Worry not! Huohuo is a wind-type character following the path of abundance, and because of Mr. Tail, she has attracted much attention ever since she was a child, especially at night.
Are you calling me a lantern?
I wouldn't dare! Huohuo's basic attack deals wind damage based on her max HP to a target enemy. Hey, Mr. Tail, why does Huohuo look a little scared?
As long as I'm around, shouldn't fear be assumed?
Of course! You are most fearsome, extraordinarily so! Looking at Huohuo's skill, you can understand why she was entrusted with important tasks at such a young age. Look how Huohuo marches up the courage to wave her banner, dispelling one debuff on the target ally and restoring a percentage of HP to the target and units adjacent to the target based on a percentage of Huohuo's max HP. After using her skill, she gains Divine Provision for a set number of turns. Allies trigger Divine Provision at the start of each turn or through their ultimate, restoring HP based on a percentage of Huohuo's max HP. After triggering Divine Provision, if there are allies whose current HP is less than or equal to half their own max HP, it will also trigger Divine Provision. Divine Provision effect cannot be triggered successively. Please note that every time Divine Provision is triggered, one debuff on the target character will be dispelled, and within a set number of uses, Huohuo's skill count will be reset. Wow, you really can't tell by her appearance. This child seems timid, but when she gets down to business, she's absolutely decisive.
She can handle these little things by herself.
That's for sure. Here, Huohuo seems to have encountered a difficult situation. It's your time to shine! Huohuo casts her ultimate and summons Mr. Tail. Woo! Mr. Tail's entrance instantly invigorates the whole arena! Based on the max energy of each ally, Huohuo regenerates a certain amount of energy for everyone except herself. At the same time, she also increases the attack of all allies for a number of turns.
Easy peasy. This is nothing.
As a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, poor Huohuo often has to face fierce villains. Fortunately, Huohuo can use her technique, Fiend Impeachment of Evil, to get Mr. Tail's help to terrorize enemies, sending them into a horror-struck state, causing them to run away for a period of time. The terrorized enemy's attack might also be reduced after entering battle, which lasts for a number of turns.
Serves her right for being a cursed one and attracting scary monsters.
I'm really afraid of what's gonna happen. Sure enough, several evildoers have turned up, with bad intentions no less. Mr. Tail, it seems there's no way to escape this time.
Just a minor inconvenience.
That shapeshifter struck hard and fast with a shower of punishing bolts, followed by a threatening calamity causing our allies to suffer heavy damage in an instant. The situation on the battlefield is severe. Can Huohuo and Mr. Tail turn the tide? Although Huohuo couldn't hide her fear, she still bravely stepped up to the plate. She immediately waves her banner and uses her skill to restore the HP of the seriously injured Trailblazer and adjacent allies, saving the team from the brink of crisis. Thanks to the healing provided by Huohuo's Divine Provision, her allies launch continued attacks and regain their HP again during their actions.
Beautiful!
Ooh, our allies' energy is still a little shy of being full. This is a good opportunity for Huohuo to lead the team for a counterattack. Huohuo makes a prompt decision and uses her ultimate, summoning Mr. Tail.
Now watch how I deal with him.
Mr. Tail regenerates energy for all allies and increases their attack. Before the enemy can fight back, they're overwhelmed by a continuous flurry of ultimates.
Good! Crush them!
Finally, with Don Hung's finishing blow, the evildoers have no choice but to surrender. And that's a wrap.
If the little girl hadn't been here, I would have burned them to ashes.
Of course! Mr. Tail is capable of taking on an entire army by himself if it wasn't for Huohuo dragging him down.
Hey, punk! Who gave you the right to speak about Huohuo?
Mr. Tail, you must understand! I mean, Judge Huohuo is extremely talented and kind-hearted, and she'll become a great person in time.
Oh? Are you saying that I am not important?
Huohuo is timid, but is also strong. But when it comes to who is the strongest, we will have to turn to Mr. Tail, of course.
You seem to be getting the hang of this already.